Get rid of my ugly mug here first.
Well,
Let's.
too late. It's up there. You gotta leave it up there now.
You want to bet? I'm not live.
It says you're live.
I ain't got nothing.
Yeah, it's live on.
Oh, here we go. Something's happening. You know, I do this every cotton picking time it rolls around.
Then you gotta go through mute everything.
Yeah.
You know, an easy way to do it is watch a video right before you go live, and then mute it, and then whenever you go live, it'll automatically be muted.
Now my phone just came on. All right, all right, all right. Oh, hell, I'm sorry. I'm late. I got to run in my mouth again. We was talking news here. Been a lot better if I can remember what we was talking about. But man, it has been a gorgeous day out today. I'm gonna say it is close to 80 degrees, between 75 and 80 here right now.
It was 88
Mm.
here.
Uh, Shanoa, please do not talk about work. Thank you. Well, I can't say when I'm asleep because I even run my mouth when I'm asleep.
And I figured out something on Rumble, even though it's still a pain in the butt to get Rumble to work on anything. But I did figure it out, which doesn't make sense. There's a user, and there's also a channel.
Now,
Makes no sense, but whatever. And that's what it created a new user. It didn't create a new channel, but
well,
it's
now,
it's still they need they need to update it because I mean you don't want to copy somebody else, but you don't want to make it so difficult that people don't want to use your service. You know what I mean?
yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, I apologize. She said she didn't. She talked about her health. But oh, I've got Saturday. We've got. I'm thinking there's something like an 80 and 90% chance of rain,
Oh
and
yeah,
we have thunderstorms Saturday. So that means I've got to try to get out with my horse and buggy and till my garden up. I just hope my wife's in a good mood that day.
yeah. I've already got onions coming up.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about wild onions or
No,
regular?
onions. I planted onions.
They already coming up.
Yeah. Now, possibly, I may have to cover them up. Onions are pretty strong, though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Next week, it's supposed to get down to in the 20s, so
Oh,
there'll be
great.
about 4 days in there where may have to cover some plants up.
Well, that means, well, Bushy Bear Show has just now told me that we live, but I still got to cut some potatoes. You know, I got right many that's done sprouted. I'm going to use as seed potatoes. So I
Yeah,
got to cut them and let them dry out.
That's why I'm waiting. I was going to do that today, but then I look at the weather, and more than likely they won't come up in 7 days. But I'll just wait, because if they were in the ground, it would be fine. But everything I have is out of raised area.
Yeah.
So I don't want the potato set to actually freeze. So.
Well, now I've got a kiddie pool out there, and that's what I'm thinking about growing my potatoes in. I gotta say that. But am I going to have to drill holes in the bottom of that pool?
Yep.
To keep them from rotting.
Yeah. If not, you'll get root rot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, target practice. So that won't be no problem.
Just set it up on the neighbor's house, and then that way it won't fall over when you shoot holes in it.
There's a couple of them. Never mind. I'm going to go there. Shift kicker, bushcraft, got your rumble notice.
Yeah, it's actually working.
Okay.
It's just a pain that you have to set it up for every stream, and like YouTube, once you go live, it automatically goes live. It sets it up and everything. And Rumble, you actually have to go in there. You have to set everything up. You have to put the time in, and then if you're using StreamYard, you have to go in and edit the Rumble target every time.
Now with Rumble, you can't do on Rumble what we're doing right now, can you? It has to be like a one person. It can't be a two person, can it?
Yeah, I'm streaming to there right now.
Yeah, but you're streaming. I'm talking about going live like that.
The streaming is going live.
Look.
It's when you say live, or streaming. It's live is short for that, and so is streaming, because it's the technical word is live streaming. It's usually just one word, and they just cut it in half.
Okay. Hello, Miss Susie D, Dana B, Miss Shift Kicker, Chris Pratt. I know there's some more out there. I'm going to tell you, getting old's a trap. Don't get old. Life with Bobby, Harvest Mary Moon, Shanoa Thomas. I think that's it. And I really, truly thank the mods. Y'all do one heck of a job. Barry J, hello, sir. Wait a minute. Barry J, Jeff needs to have bushcraft on more often. That goes to tell me right there, you ain't been watching my stream.
I think I'm on every one of them, man.
Yeah, you have been for the last year and 1 day.
Yep, year and a day. Yeah. Sorry for everybody. We're gonna have a year thing on the main channel, but yeah, they done screwed that up.
Shit happens. Thank you, YouTube. You can kiss my royal rumpus on that one.
Yeah,
okay,
they haven't got back to me for I think like the third of them.
Let's see. I got 28 on here now. Out of the 28 people, who is got Rumble? Give me a 1 in chat, please. And happy 420th day to YouTube, Life with Bobby. I'm 420 from way back. You don't have to clear your throat so loud.
Against your content has already been.
Okay, I'm looking at 3 so far. Yeah, Bushcraft is the one who got strike.
Yeah.
No. And if I had thought about it yesterday early enough, we would have had it on my channel, but I didn't.
I wasn't in the mood for doing it live yesterday anyway.
Well, I can understand.
And they still tell me the same thing that the last person said. It's a good thing that I can keep talking to them, even though they just paste the same thing.
Okay, because look, I'm gonna be point blank blunt with the shit. YouTube keeps it shit up. I'm pulling my shit. I'm going to Rumble. You know,
Jeff, you'll have you'll have a hell of a time with Rumble.
There is other platforms out there. I'll figure one out. You know.
Yeah, well, StreamYard's got it set up to where you can go to YouTube, or I mean, Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah, but who watches it on Facebook? I think I got maybe 3 or 4 views on the last live.
But the bad thing about it is the same rules as YouTube's got. Wouldn't it be the same on Facebook?
They didn't get mad at me on Facebook for it.
Okay.
It's the thing that I could post it in 20 different places. The only one that doesn't like it is where we're at. Okay.
You know, Rumble is about like StreamYard, what this is.
No. Remember, StreamYard is software. Yeah, StreamYard is just so you can use the live stream feature of other websites.
One of these days, I'm going to get this shit right. I got to get me some ginseng for memory. Hello, CJ. Good evening, sir. No. Does Rumble need money to join?
No.
I didn't give no money. And trust me, I get out of paying if I can. My money is so cotton picking tight now. When Lincoln walks, he walks like he's got a corn cob. You know, there's one good thing that comes with age. That's learning what you've done when you was a youngin', but it's too dead burn late to correct it. Because I blew money like it was going out of style back then.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm the type, if I see a penny in the parking lot, my ass is rolling over to pick it up.
No, I don't touch money anymore. When it's on the ground, it'd have to be a lot of money, and then I'd pick it up with a plastic bag or something.
Hello, Carol Z.
Hey, Carol Z. CJ.
Chicken noodle girl. Hello, lady. You know what? I just now realized I think there's only about 3 or 4 guys, and the rest of them are females. God, what was all these
Life,
females at when I was single? Oh,
life
where's
with Bobby, I had. That's why I made. Was it last night? No, night before I had goulash. Last night I made um, steak and potato soup.
Well, now I done something the other day I never done. It was what the hell was it? Was rice, canned chicken, peas and carrots, and stuffing, and some tomato sauce. I forgot the tomato sauce. That's what I forgot. And I, yeah, rotel. No, I didn't put rotel in it. I know I did. But broth, chicken broth in it, and I put it in the oven and cooked it. I'll tell you what, it turned out a little better than I thought it did. But we damn near ate all of it. Pulled it. Avon calling. So, and now I'm going to try. I've seen it is got hamburger, pintos, onions, and some other
Oh,
stuff in it. I'm going to try.
oh, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized me talking through. Did it go through to? Oh wow. Let me check my channel out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, something went wrong.
Oh, dog on it. But I want to bring up something. And please, I want each and every one in chat to read between the lines because I've got to be very choosy.
No, I still got the strike.
Oh,
Why am I? That's really interesting.
what happened?
Well, I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to comment.
They got tired of
And
hearing you.
I've actually through StreamYard. Yes, Shift Kicker said she commented. Not there's only one person commenting in chat.
Really? You got that right now?
On Rumble,
Oh,
and I already said hi. I don't know. I'm not sure where she's at though.
yeah, Lisa, can you please retract that? Because that one word in there, I'm kind of scared of it a little bit. It may give me a strike about that new virus that's going
Well,
around. Yeah, but they can't go, if they decide to go back in it, they can't pull it up.
well, on mine, I don't have. I don't keep it on. I don't keep chat on. Soon as the live is over, it deletes the chat.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. But, okay. Like I was saying, I want everybody to read in between the lines here. And this is only for North Carolina. About a month ago, there was certain people who went to a certain place and performed. Okay. And one of the audience members, how do I put this? Got a personal dance I'll put it to you like that.
The easiest way would just tell everybody to go in North Carolina. If you're worried about youngins, look up House Bill 673.
Yeah, what bushcraft said.
It's important for the youngins.
It is.
Hopefully it passes.
If you are a parent or a grandparent, please go look at it. Hello,
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
Hey, Bigfoot.
But I mean, if I could have jumped up, I would have kicked my heels on that one.
Well, you wait until it gets through first.
Well, yeah, but the point of the matter is they're trying to get it passed in the state of North Carolina. And normally, if one state can get it passed, then other states will follow in the very near future. I hope and pray.
Hey, Ginger Ninja.
Susie Sneedhead, hello, lady. But like I said, that was House Bill, what, 671?
No, 673.
673. House Bill 673.
North Carolina, too. Make sure you. Yeah, I see you.
And I got so excited over that one, I forgot the other two that I was going to talk about. I mean, it's a crying shame what's being taught is a crying shame. 20 years ago, you never had to worry about something like that. And nowadays, you're wondering, do I leave the kids in school, or do I homeschool, or do I put them in a church-based school? I can't say that word either.
Oh, that kind of reminds me of something there. Where was it at? Oh, it's on Netflix. It happened 30 years ago. I'll put it that way. It happened in Texas. The guy's name was David. I'm pretty sure we can't. Well, that is a city, though, isn't it? Yeah. Waco, Texas. Not going to say the place that they were in or anything like that, but that's the city. And there's a lot of stuff that's come out since then.
There ain't but one thing I can remember about that city.
Well, it wasn't the city. It's a place that was 74 acres, about 14 miles from Waco.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. But there's a lot more stuff coming out.
Oh yeah, well, you have both sides, and one side calls him a liar, and the other side is calling him a liar. But there are people within the 3-digit organizations, because there's multiple organizations there, and one was getting people out, and the other one wanted to force things to happen, and they forced it. and everybody knows what happens and what happened and whatnot. But
Asking a woman
the one thing that got me was who fired the first shot, and both sides says, "Oh, it wasn't us, it was them," and they're finding out that it was one side, and other side was protecting themselves because it was their property.
Well,
And there's not very many people that lived, that were of age that knew what was going on.
The ones now, you're going to have to go back and re-educate me on some of this stuff. But the most of them that lived were under a certain age. Am I correct?
Yeah, the majority. There are some women that did come out, the mothers.
Okay.
That one mother in particular, that she let 3 of her kids go out ahead of her, and her ex-husband took 2 of the kids, which left one by himself. So she said, I want to leave, that way my son will have somebody.
Hello, Lake Ferry.
And that whole thing was so messed up.
It was
so messed up. Now that an independent person comes and tells the story, you know what I mean? Not somebody from the media, or which the media was like, all this stuff happening. Why did it? Why did it burn down? And then you call the fire department.
Well, now, correct me. Wasn't that when a certain woman took office or took place, and she called the main shots on this?
She said she was, but she wasn't. It was Clinton named her something.
Okay, and Harvest Mary Moon wants to know, wasn't Clinton the president when that took place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which actually today is when he made an announcement. 30 years ago today, he made an announcement about blah blah blah, this and that happened.
Can everyone see Lake Ferry and Bigfoot in chat? CJ says he cannot see them.
It's because CJ's on the other chat, remember?
On your chat, okay.
Yeah, see the little thing above her name.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Bear Truth is the host, and I'm just the guest live, I guess you would call it.
live guest. I hope you're a live guest. Okay.
But if you have Netflix, it's like a little mini series. There's like 3 parts to it, I think. It's a good watch.
Well, there's another one that I've kind of got. Yeah, I believe it happened, but I think it was also a setup. It was about a huge boom that took place, I think, in that state. May have been
Oh
Oklahoma.
no. That was, yeah. We don't want to talk about that. That was in Oklahoma.
Okay. Okay.
And the thing is, this ties into that though, and it shows him there at the first place in Texas.
Really?
So, yeah, the way they mishandled the whole situation, a lot of this didn't need to take place and everything. I mean, I'm not saying this guy's a good guy or anything, the David dude, but the way the three digit organization handled things was not right at all. Oh, they messed up so much. They put stuff on. You have people in that big house watching people that got released and being treated very badly and being arrested when they told them they weren't going to be arrested. So why is nobody's going to want to come back out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was so messed up. There's three different agencies. Two of the agencies were working for the same person, but didn't go back and forth. It was like three different people trying to do three different things, and one wanted it to go one way. And we found out what the way was.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were so close to getting everybody out of there. And one of the agencies brought tanks in and ran over the David dude's car with a tank.
I remember that. I do remember that.
There's so much of them. It was so bad.
It ended up being a clusterfuck. I'm sorry. Yeah. If you don't like it, there's other channels, but
but there's that's the only thing I like about these certain channels that you can get on Roku and Fire Stick and everything, that tells a story that doesn't belong, that media or one side or the other side is telling. It tells its own version, that they go and get information from both sides and figure out which one is the truth. Just like that the Ridge one. I'm not going to say the first word, but it's a gem. That one was a mess up too.
Well, that just goes to show you, if you got something good going, just let the government in on it, and it'll go to hell in the handbag quick.
Yeah. Yeah, Garrett, I seen that. If he doesn't forget that he's supposed to give that speech next week or at the end of the week, whenever he does it. Oh, Biden's supposed to be running. He's already accidentally released it.
Oh, hell. You want to talk about running for president? I saw early this morning that Kennedy Jr. or the third or somebody like that is also got his name in the hat, and he has got more votes than anybody else other than Biden. I think Biden had something like 49% out of the Democrats.
Nobody's voted yet.
No, out of the Democrats. That's what The pole is showing.
Oh, the poll. Yeah.
Yeah, the pole.
It depends who does the poll.
Well, that's just Democrats right now. But
Yeah.
Kennedy is second place right now.
Well, anything would be better than Biden. Well, I shouldn't say anything because we could end up with Harris.
I still say put a jackass in there and let him run for president. He'd probably get more votes. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somewhere in history, that really happened. Somebody put a jackass in running for president, and it was Dean. And the jackass almost got it.
Well, every year there's somebody, I don't know how they do it, but somebody's ran for, and they actually get the signature. So, because there was one time like D's nuts got votes for president.
Now I'm talking about a real jackass.
Well, we already have one of those in office now.
Yeah, but that's a two-legged jackass that knows how to talk. And I really believe his wife has got her hand up his ass to make his mouth move. Lake Ferry says she voted for Mickey Mouse. I voted for Goofy. Now, Life with Bobby. There is a cat who's mayor of a town, or there was. Why does it seem like I remember something about that? Cashew, that would work. Bear wants Jackass Jr. No, I'm not sure he can talk. I think his wife is standing behind him with a voice thing on.
A voice thingy?
He changes the voice.
Oh.
Look, man, read between the lines, okay?
So you got all your stuff ready to go for the garden? You should already have your stuff in the garden by now, shouldn't you?
I should have, but
that far down south?
No, I mean, it's so soupy down there. It ain't funny. It's like literally, it's like swamp.
Oh.
And it's on a grade on top of that.
So you slide downhill?
Yeah. You put the lawnmower in go with the blade on, you pulling the handles back so you won't hit the fence about a football field away. But, and here it is, supposed to rain again Saturday. But I'm going to try to get out there and till up what I can tomorrow. And what I want to till up, it'd probably take a full day to do that.
Yeah, I got one more bed to get ready. I've already planted some beets and some strawberry spinach and some cabbage. Just seed though. So it should be coming up next couple days. So
now they done the morning weather this morning for the next 7 days, and here I did not see where they was calling for frost. I know it's supposed to get chilly, but not to where call for a frost warning or nothing like that.
Yeah, we got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, it switched. And yeah, just Wednesday, Thursday to get back up to the low. It's 40.
Darn.
So
Well,
next week is cold.
As much rain as we have had, do you know they put a burning ban out? I'm not allowed to do no burning.
Huh.
And I'm sitting there walking across the field, and I can hear the water up underneath my feet going. And I'm trying to figure out who the hell's got the ban, because it can't be us.
I don't know. Unless it's just the air.
Oh,
or
no.
maybe, is it windy?
Nope. Well, okay, yeah, I'm gonna say it has been a little bit breezy during the day.
It might be because of that.
God, I'm hoping. 'Cause I know it can't be dry. Hey, you can probably go out there and stand and pull up a 1 liter bottle of water out of the ground.
Yeah, it's supposed to. There's a chance here tomorrow. It's supposed to 20% chance of rain tomorrow. So hopefully I can get out there and get my little stand painted and get another one built.
Well, now Susie Sneedhead kind of reminded me a little of something. Only a few people in here will understand. I will not plant my cucumbers close to my watermelons this year. I done learned that. But I want to go get like a fence. I can't think. It's kind of like stiff wire that you can make a fence out of.
Cattle panel.
Okay, yeah. And I want to get about 2 or 3 of them like that. And on one of them, I want to plant pole beans beside of it where they'll, go up like that.
Yeah.
Another one is tomatoes. And hopefully, if I get it long enough, I can plant some corn and stake my dead burn corn stalks up to it and not have to worry about it blowing down.
Well, remember, you need your corn to be
kind of like yeah,
because it's wind. It's pollinated by wind.
Well,
it doesn't get pollinated by bees or anything.
Well, now used to the Indians, when they planted corn, they planted beans. Maybe about an inch or so from it. So that way it would kind of strengthen the stalks. And it was something else they planted right there with it. It was like beans, corn, and it was something else. And I'm talking about like a 3, maybe 4 inch span. And then the next go round, they would start it. And that would kind of strengthen the corn like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure because corn just sucks everything out of the ground. That's, you have to be careful of what you grow.
Tomatoes?
And no, it would kill tomatoes.
Well, I will tell you one thing. I messed up last year. I got German Johnson tomatoes. I ended up getting what was it? 24 plants of German Johnsons. I got one plant of the cherry tomatoes. 4 of my German Johnson plants ended up dying off. But my German Johnsons was not as big as what they would be if you went in the store.
Yeah.
Yeah. But boy, I'll tell you what, there I go again. Them cotton picking cherry tomatoes, I had about a bushel basket full off of one plant. And I was thinking about getting 2 plants this year, getting them and slicing them, and putting a little seasoning on them and dehydrating them for snacks a little later on down the road.
Yeah, that's what I did with my if I get too many cucumbers, I'll put, I can make them spicy, or I can make it like a ranch seasoning for them, and you coat them real good, and then you dehydrate them, and you just dip them, or you eat them like potato chips.
Yeah, yeah. But to be straight up, I have never growed enough cucumbers. I have growed 2 rows, probably about 30 plants. All of them sprouted like they're supposed to. Over 3/4 of them never made it in the house. Why? Because I love cucumbers. I'd go out there and pick one off the vine, knock the dirt off of it, and eat it right there on the spot. As I don't care what anybody says, anything, period, that is homegrown tastes better than any store-bought brand, period. I'm sorry. Your tomatoes, now your German Johnsons, when you make a German Johnson, one slice will cover a whole slice of bread with some hanging off. And when you go to bite into it, it's like a real ripe peach. You practically need a wash rag for your chin. Okay? That's how good they are.
Yeah, I like the Cherokee tomatoes that I grew were 2 to 3 pounds each.
Last time
that's a tomato.
Yeah. The tomato that I'm talking about, if they come up right, 2 or 3 pounds would be a small one. I mean, these German Johnsons are a good 7, 8 pounds if they done right. That's no chemicals. And I'm sorry, I do not use chemicals, period. The only fertilizer I use is what the bees put on there, and that's pollen. So that'll give you an idea. My ground is so rich, I have to mow my garden space twice to mow once for the yard. I mean, but if I grow it ain't gonna be no if. When I grow my garden this year, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be up on YouTube that often. I won't be sitting in the house watching YouTube damn near all day. But I've got right now, maybe just for me and my wife, probably about a half acre. But I want a bigger garden. And You know,
Oh yeah, I'd like to have a half acre just to grow corn.
hmm I'd love to have corn to eat. And I ain't talking about field corn. There's two different things, but I wouldn't mind having some field corn. We got deers out here too. I'm gonna put a sign up saying this corn is for squirrels only, and if I catch any deer eating it, I'm gonna shoot them. That way they can't get me for baiting. But during the summertime, I got a field right here beside the road. It's probably about an acre and a half. Me and my wife, we've looked out the window many times and saw deer just laying right there in the field, just watching the cars go by, and the cars can't see them. And I don't know if I'm gonna plant cantaloupe or watermelon this year. I planted some watermelon last year. Ended up getting about 3 out of it. Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you what happened, but I got about 3 out of them, and they pretty good. They were pretty good. So it is what it is. Hello, What Life.
Yeah, probably hopefully after next week I can get a lot of stuff outside after that. I've got cucumbers that are getting bigger, and I got some specialty plants that are actually from the Philippines.
Oh no.
That are sprouting up right now. They're ready to go.
Shinoa, I'll burn you out. She want to know what I would do if I left and come back and she's got a hobo tent set up in my garden. Don't do that.
Yeah, lemon cucumbers are pretty good.
Lemon cucumbers?
Yeah.
I've never heard one. You mentioned a tomato plant last season.
Pineapple tomato?
Yes, I'm going to try that.
Oh, they're really good.
Are they? I've just got to find somebody around here that sells them.
Well, you just find the seeds and then start the seeds in your house.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I have better luck if they've already sprouted a couple of inches.
Oh, they don't. As long as you got a warm enough area, they'll sprout up pretty quick.
Well, the way this summer's looking, we're going to have us a real good warm summer, a little bit warmer than normal. And I got to go buy me a couple more sprinklers too. They was on their last leg last year. I had to sit out there in the lawn chair in the umbrella and smack it so it would keep turning.
Oh, that sucks, Chris. Yeah, them deer can do a lot of damage.
Yes, they can. Oh, I planted Cherokee tomatoes one time. And that's been a few years back. And they done come out. They was ripe. And I was going out there the very next morning to pick them. I got me a bag and damn near skipping out there to pick them. There wasn't not one cotton picking tomato on them vines. That deer was standing out there in the field laughing at me. If I had some potatoes, I would feed that deer some potatoes. And then when I dressed them out, I would have had the potatoes, the tomatoes, and everything else to go with a good ham. But that ticked me off.
Yeah, That I'm still like Cherokee tomatoes or the pineapple tomato. And when you cut the pineapple tomatoes, because they do kind of have like a little orange tint to them.
Yeah.
When you slice them, it kind of looks like a flame. You know how it's different colors. How a flame is. It's orange and then yellow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, what color are they when you get ready to pickle?
Yeah, yellow and a little orange.
Okay. Okay.
But oh yeah, they're really good, and they don't have a lot of acid in them either. So they're just it's
Oh,
almost like you're eating
acid-free tomatoes.
like a peach or something.
Wildlife, I've never heard that type of cherry tomatoes. Chocolate cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, I've got some of those.
I've never heard of it.
I grew some purple ones last year, and they were pretty good. The ones that I grew, they're called super sweet, and they were only supposed to be yay big, and they ended up like
Good God.
you had to cut them in half before to eat them. They got huge.
Damn, I'm gonna have to go down there to their Walmart. Shanoa said I saw them at the Walmart. Well, now y'all do know
No,
y'all live in the same state, probably a few miles from one another. But
yeah,
chocolate for the
I
bomb.
wouldn't get plants from Walmart.
And just something about Walmart
They're
now.
highly juiced. I'll put it that way.
Go ahead and say
I
it. I
rather
mean,
have the seed and then plant it in soil that I know where the soil is from, and then let it come up. Then I know the whole stage of it. You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, now see, last year with the cherry tomatoes that I grew, it was about like the cucumbers. A lot of them did not make it in the house. Like I said, it's just
Oh well, you grow cherry tomatoes that way. You have something to eat while you're out working in the garden.
damn. In that case, I'm gonna need about 2 or 3 plants. But I want to try my hand at doing pickles this year. I've never done pickles. You know.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing a whole bed just for pickles and doing some up. I have to see because I want to make sure I have enough room for everything.
I want to try the damn it, butter uh, butter pickles. You
Oh,
want to,
bread and butter pickles.
yeah, or the baby gherkins. Now I love them, but you want to do that?
Do what? Oh, here.
Now this is only for
This is so
one-on-one.
weird.
Anybody else? Can you do it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
hopefully,
okay.
let me know if it shows up because I'm typing this in
Yeah, it shows.
StreamYard and it's allowing me to comment.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
It
Because
shows.
I tried to comment on somebody to leave comments on my channel, and it won't let me leave comments saying
Huh.
that you can't do that while you got a strike.
Well, somebody lied. Hello, 101.
Evening, gentlemen.
Hello.
You're not loud tonight. What happened?
What?
You're not as loud as you normally are.
That better?
That's better.
Sorry, I had to move the mic.
It sounded like you was in the next room. It sounded like you was on the toilet.
Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Anytime. Well, what do you have planned for your garden this year, 101?
Oh, we haven't decided necessarily. The weather's been fucking shit, so it's like
Really, it's been nice here.
it'll be the mornings will be absolutely cold, like it's still winter, and
Okay.
then during the day it's like 75, 80 degrees. I'm like, nothing I
Yeah,
plant is gonna survive.
Well, now, wouldn't lettuce and cabbage, wouldn't they grow in
I
weather
mean,
like that?
that's too
yeah,
hot.
but
Okay.
yes and no.
You depending what cabbage, it has to be a hardy cabbage that
And
can take the heat.
and just for the record, I don't like cabbage, so
Well,
I'm planting bok choy. See
but
how that turns out.
pretty soon it'll be Plants versus Zombies.
Wait a minute. They need to make a game out of that.
I was gonna say, are you stupid?
I know. I used to play that game.
It was a good game. Good game.
It's all right. It got boring.
Second one was better.
What the hell? I didn't even know there was two.
Yeah, the second one's much better.
This is one thing I think I forgot. You know what happened in Ohio with the train and all?
What? Oh,
Right.
that thing.
Yeah, well, there's some bad soil. Everybody knows what's in the soil. So they were hauling it away in a truck, mysteriously turned on its side, and it dumped all his goodies back into another river.
Damn. That sounds like a coincidence to me. No.
Just a bit, Jeff.
Just a bit there, you know. Oh, the other thing that I was going to bring up, it's a crying shame that you're starting to hear more about, let's say, accidental shootings. I'll put it like that. The first, now wait a minute. The first one was, what was, oh, a girl, no, a boy went to the wrong door to pick up his siblings. Another one was.
I'm gonna go into this during my stream. Just saying.
Oh, are you?
That one, the one with the girl pulling in the driveway, and
Yeah.
the cheerleaders one. So those are the three I'm gonna cover.
Okay, then I'll do it like this. To get more in depth, go to Prepping 101 at 10 minutes after 9 tonight. And it will be an awesome stream. Why? Because me and Bushcraft's going to be up on that.
Oh, nothing that I did. No, don't give me any
No,
credit.
no.
I'm just the owner of the channel.
You're just the host. You know.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting back letting you guys talk.
the first half an hour is kind of boring, but it picks up after a few.
Oh, thanks, Fishcraft. Thank you. I thought you would have been on my side.
Especially if who the hell was that? Shane. If me and Shane is up there, and 101 has to excuse himself. Oh
dear.
That's when it gets awesome. So Shane, come on up here tonight. 101, ain't you got to go to take a royal dump tonight?
Shit ass.
Close. But we have, on all three of our channels, we end up having a good time. We really do. You know, we touch a little bit on the news here and there on all three of them, but we end up cutting and carrying on. And nothing is taken really serious, you
Well,
know,
I'll say this.
asshole.
I'll say this. Y'all are my therapy sometimes. Like, you know, get up here and talk with y'all because, like, I need to talk to y'all. So I appreciate y'all being here.
Did you hear about what happened in Flint,
What?
Michigan?
What specifically?
About the fetus on the sidewalk?
Oh,
No.
hell no.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear about this one.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, hell, go ahead and say it on mine. Go for it.
Well, it's not yours either, though. Police arrest a 26-year-old woman after a person found a fetus on a sidewalk in Flint, Michigan, Tuesday evening.
Arrested for what?
Well, evidently leaving the fetus there on the. It was a male fetus, 20 to 30 weeks.
Oh, that ain't no feeders.
That's a baby.
That's what they call them, unless they, you know.
Okay, whatever. So technically that would mean that they are alive and they are a life. So
That's why the woman was arrested.
Michigan is hypocritical. As if I'm not stating the obvious already.
That House bill again.
HB something or other.
Yeah, tell 101 so he can pull it up and do a little bit of checking in on it. And like I said,
it's in private.
Okay, right now this is just for North Carolina. But if it passes, then you know other states is going to try for
it. Not many.
Well,
y'all hear about Washington?
It got blowed up.
No, not DC.
Oh no! Darn it!
The state. They wanted it. They basically banned everything. All semi-automatic weapons. So you said it was. You said it was in private. I'm waiting on it here, Bushcraft.
Oh, he must not have it to where it stays in there. Okay.
How do I do that?
Yeah, I'll get it, Jeff.
Okay.
Well, nothing even came up.
Yeah, I got it. Oh, it's House Bill 673.
Okay, I'll look it up. Hold up.
Here, I'll put the PDF link there.
I got it. All right.
I guess I could put that in chat too, so everybody can go look at it.
All right. Let's see.
Well, now
and again, this is North Carolina. This is not everywhere.
I'm reading it here. Hold on. Hold on. It's just this one page?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said it. Is that it for a bill?
Okay. General Assembly of...
Hey, to yourself.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Adams? I do not know of no Adams.
Oh. Yeah, this is basically the banning of that stuff.
Uh-huh. For North Carolina.
Yeah, and a few and Florida followed. Well, actually, Florida's blazing the trail.
Yeah, Florida did it first.
And then North Carolina. I haven't heard of any other states though.
Florida
I
did.
don't think it's a thing in Texas, but you wouldn't want to be caught doing it.
Well,
hell
you know what
no.
they say. You know what they say about Texas. The only thing in there is steers and, well,
Yeah.
fill in the blank. On another note, they passed a bill banning boys playing girls sports and girls playing boys sports, if you know what I mean.
I saw that.
So
It's about damn time.
I was gonna say.
Now, when are they going to start banning males from going into female bathrooms?
Right.
And when are they going to take the Furby?
I identify as a tooth fairy.
Or a MMA fighter. I identify as Muhammad Ali. Boom. Your ass is out. I got to take me a cup of Tylenol. I'll be back in a second. See? Y'all can't put my ass in the back room.
I can.
How in the hell can you do it?
Because you're streaming to his channel.
Ain't that a bitch? My only channel never put in the back room.
Put in the back room on his own live. Damn.
Yeah, you know what? Do it. One time, do it. I want to see me get put in the back room.
I already did.
Oh.
Well, I wasn't there. I told you I need some Tylenol.
It doesn't show on Bears.
No. It don't.
No. Only on
StreamYard, I put you in the side room.
That's worse than the backstage.
Hey, is there more snacks in the side room than it is the back?
No, that's the side room you don't want to go to, Jeff.
Oh, hell no.
That's the backstage to the backstage.
No. Hell, you guys.
That's where they do all the
don't even go there. Don't go there.
That's where they do all the shows that North Carolina banned.
I was watching the new Beavis and Butthead season.
Oh no!
And
hold on a minute, they're still going?
Yeah,
that's when I see it.
And you know, Beavis and Butthead, they heard that there's poll workers. So they go in there, and there's the first time they go in there, and they're like, and I don't mind, but they're a little old, you know, because it's a bunch of volunteers, and they go in to where they're supposed to be voting, you know, and they see all these curtains, and whoa, this is where we get private shows in these curtains. Open the curtains and go in, and they start looking to the thing, and one of the candidates is Bush, and he's we got to vote for this one, or we want this one, you know. And they're sitting there waiting, and somebody says, "You guys been in there for a long time. Do you need assistance from a poll worker?" "Yes, we've been waiting for an hour here."
Thank God.
And the old lady comes in there, opens the curtains, and you know, Beavis, but you got anybody a little younger? And she end up giving them stickers, you know, we voted and whatnot. And they're walking on the way home, and there's an actual strip place, and they said, free admission if you have I voted stickers. And he said, "Oh, we're not falling for that one again. Let's go home."
What?
Yeah. Damn, I'm surprised they still running.
I wouldn't suggest watching the first one because I got about half sick because they put a video of a guy he got put in prison. It's a music video, and yeah,
Huh.
it's not a good one.
Oh,
But the rest of it's good. Yeah. You know how they sit down and they watch stuff on TV and they start talking about it. When they were going out looking for, they were watching a video of a guy going out metal detecting.
Mellow jacking. I've heard it called a bunch of stuff now. Damn, don't live.
Yeah, I've always liked Beavis and Butthead. and they go to they're, instead of going to detention, they're still in high school evidently. Instead of going in detention, they got to sit in a park and do and meditate. And they said if you clear your mind, you'll go into a higher enlightenment or something like this. And there's only certain people that's done this.
there ain't much.
So they're sitting there and they're like, so they're already, there's nothing in their brain anyway. So they raise up and go into higher enlightenment. And they, I think it's the Dalai Lama or somebody like that.
Here's a good funny one for y'all. It's from a while ago, but my friend showed me it this morning and I cracked up laughing.
Sniffer, I don't swing that way.
This is funny. So this was the Johnny Depp trial thing way back. But listen to what she says.
He was drinking, and I didn't realize at the time, but I think he was using cocaine because it was like there was a jar of cocaine out on the table. I realize that sounds weird, but
Johnny realizes what she said.
It's like an actual vintage jar of it.
Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
No shit.
You gotta love the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dang.
Oh. I cracked up laughing when I saw that. That was my comedic moment for today at work.
Yeah. Keep your daytime job.
I didn't say it was like a good comedic time, okay? I just said it was comedic.
So, in other words, it was so dumb you chuckled at it.
Yes.
All right. I'll let you slide with that one. Oh, Lordy.
My thoughts exactly.
I think my pollen decided to come through the window here. That's what that'll work.
It's just about turkey season.
Hey, we got historic prepper in the room.
How'd he get in here?
I don't know. Oh, I read it wrong. Has anyone seen or talked to historic prepper lately?
No, I think he pretty much went to his other channel.
What happened?
The
YouTube.
waffle one.
YouTube happened?
No, he gets more. I guess he did better with that channel than his prepping channel.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. 101. Remind everyone what the 30th of this month is.
It's National Don't Go on YouTube Day. It was my idea to come up with a day that everyone just for 24 hours doesn't use YouTube. This is mostly content creators, but if you are just a subscriber, and this is to make the point of that YouTube needs us and the watchers themselves, because they like to silence us. Well, what if we just not show up for a day? See what happens. See how much money you lose on ads, etc.
And then the next go round, let's do it for a week.
Yeah, I don't think the 24 hours will get their attention very much, but
I don't either.
this is just a trial run to see if people will even listen to this.
Oh hell! They are starting to take Bud Light off the menus in restaurants now.
Good. I hope they suffer.
Oh,
Well,
they
they already
already suffering.
I hope they suffer
$6
more
billion.
than
That's suffering. That's a
I
lot
hope
of
they go
suffering.
bankrupt.
Well,
they just
I
might.
don't, because there's a lot of people who work for that company.
Well, you get what I mean. Not actually suffer as much as it is to correct their bullshit. Let me put
The
it that
head guys can suffer all they want. I'd rather not the workers
Yeah.
be part of that. But
Al Bundy, you like Bud Light? Really? I wouldn't have thought that.
You know what my grandpa used to call that?
What?
Donkey piss.
Hell, I think every grandparent called it that. They were used to the hard stuff. And now beer ain't nothing but watered down donkey piss.
Well, that's exactly what he called it.
Yeah. All right, Shanoa.
What?
That's all right. That's all right.
I found Hunter's laptop.
Oh fuck. Should I even say?
I think you'll
All
find
right,
it funny.
here we go.
It's
Here
funny.
we go. Oh damn! There you
that's a
go.
monitor. That's not a laptop.
That's a laptop.
Oh, there's a laptop.
Make the gold out of it.
What I don't get is like, okay, so Hillary smashed a whole bunch of phones with a hammer. Why didn't she just toss it in one of these?
Can you imagine somebody's foot getting caught in that thing?
Oh, just wait. It gets better. It goes all the way up to car size, Jeff.
I've seen them smash cars, but not like that.
This shreds him.
Damn! Let's just hope somebody.
These guys are just sitting on by. They're like, yep, well, it's just another day at work. It just does not care. There's so much torque, it doesn't care.
I don't know how much torque is in one of them things.
I don't know.
Enough.
Enough?
It was a Pontiac.
It was. It just eats that engine block like it's nothing.
God almighty. Is it a Pontiac or a Monte Carlo?
No, it's a wonder we don't do this to more of our garbage,
Now, look. We cannot talk about Democrats like that.
There you go. That's a nice Suburban.
Good tires.
Or it was.
It was.
Hey,
Wait
take
for
them
it.
tires off. I can
There it
get
is.
I can get $100 out of them rims. Not now, you can't.
The tires are still good, Jeff. Never mind. Probably cracked all 4 rims.
Hey, there goes my van.
Dude, do they even still make these? What is this, an Astro?
I think it has U.S. mail carriers written on them now.
Oh.
Now that's what I'm used to seeing.
What, just the crusher straight down?
Yeah, straight down where it's boxed.
You know what this gives me the vibes of?
420.
No. Brave Little Toaster.
I haven't seen that.
You've never seen Brave Little Toaster? Oh my god.
No.
It was an old Disney movie. But there was look it up, Jeff. Look up Brave Little Toaster junkyard scene. You'll know what I mean.
Now how the hell do I look it up?
YouTube?
Hey, you can look it up on your channel. I'm watching the video. Flat as a pancake. Or should I say flat as a fiddle? Damn, grab that motor.
I know. Some of it.
Aluminum
Yeah.
motorcycle.
Was. There goes the other one. V-twin. There goes his mate.
Let's see. Anything? Here we go. More laptops.
Really?
Go ahead, reach down there and grab it.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Beer cans? Really?
No, that's spray paint.
bottle.
Oh.
Spray paint.
Oh, shit. They just give me an idea.
Oh, shit. It's giving Jeff.
Throw about 2 or 3 cases in there at a time. See
You know,
what
there's
happens.
actual channels on YouTube that have these crushers that will do whatever, the subscribers want tossed in there.
Donate and you get to throw whatever you want in there.
Now, when I was about 14, 15, or 16, we used to go buy cans of spray paint and shoot them with a pellet gun. That made the prettiest damn mess you ever seen. I ain't gonna tell you what. Oh, damn.
Like it's
No
not even
boom?
there. That's what I was expecting.
That's a disappointment. There's no boom
Yeah.
boom.
Well, they're not meant to blow up. You can shoot them and they won't blow up. You actually have to have an igniter next to it before it'll blow up.
Okay.
I watched way too much Mythbusters.
Of big lighters. There went that 70s hair dryer. What the? George
Chinese.
Clooney.
That's a rice
Porta potty.
cooker.
Oh,
Rice cooker.
Somebody got mad with that Chinese, didn't they?
I don't know. It's just very satisfying to watch this shit.
Six-cylinder. No, that's 4. They
That's
went
an
to
inline.
hell.
That's an inline 4.
Yeah. Pistons were still in there.
Where?
Yeah. Damn.
There goes
Motorcycle.
Yep. Looks
What
like
is that? Kawasaki?
what is
Honda.
that?
Honda. Well, hell, if that's a Honda, jump up and down on it.
I was gonna say if it was Indian, like you gotta be crazy.
yeah.
Shinoa, can you still hear me? Tell me I'm. She wants to know why I put her in timeout. Tell me I'm good friends with Budweiser again.
It doesn't take much to entertain Jeff, you know.
Here we are sitting here talking about that, and she tells me, or she tells everybody in chat, I'm good friends with Budweiser Light, with Bud Light. Oh, hell no. How can I take somebody out of timeout?
You don't. You just have to wait.
Yeah. So
wait a minute.
You gotta be careful
right
doing
here
that
she
too.
was blocked. It says right here she was blocked for 5 minutes. I didn't block her then. I just put her in timeout.
There goes your piece of shit fridge. Look at all that insulation come out of it.
It's the same thing, Jeff. Is it? Yeah. It just there's a timer on it that turns it off, that unblocks her in was it 5 minutes or 15 minutes?
5 minutes here. It says she was blocked for 5 minutes. Hey, I thought they was 2 different
She'll
things.
come back in 5 minutes. It'll automatically do it, Jeff. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I thought they were 2 different things. I didn't mean to completely block her.
Well, that's what it does. It's when you time somebody out, it blocks them for that amount of time, and then when the time's up, then she can talk again.
Okay.
But ain't putting anything good through here, damn it.
Hell no. Wait a minute. I forgot Bubba and Biggie. Biggie Bubba.
What?
Hmm?
You lost me. There's a good one. 55 gallon. Crunches it like a soda can.
Damn. There goes that extra water for the garden. I want to know what the hell is.
I want to know who run this tire down to nothing.
I want to know how. Yeah, really.
Anyone need wood chips?
Shit, I got a bunch.
Dang it, I could have used that pellet.
Oh well.
I'm running out of wood now. I'm gonna have to go make another trip, get some more pellets.
You want to make a trip up to Michigan?
No, I got a couple blocks down the road.
Oh, because like my warehouse has a shit ton.
Really? Do I need a trailer?
Like possibly a semi-trailer.
Really?
Worth. I'm just saying.
Man, y'all gonna load it for me?
I mean, we got a forklift.
That'd work.
Just good luck on unloading it.
Hey, you get it on there, I'll unload it, guaranteed.
Fair enough.
You just let me hook the chain, put the chain in there before y'all start loading it.
Yeah, that way you can pull it all out at once.
Damn right.
I know exactly what you're doing. Oh, you guys want to? Go ahead.
We used to take stuff to the landfill or whatever. Yeah. We'd put a tarp on there and wrap a chain around it, and the guy on the loader would come up, and I'd say, "Wait a minute," and hook the chain up to it. He'd back it off, and there it goes.
So, you think welding has just reached a whole nother level?
Sorry, Shinoa.
Backstage, Chef.
Look, I'm talking here.
That's the electrode.
My God.
Look at this guy right here. Look at this. 3/4 inch diameter.
I wouldn't want
You
to
guys want
hold
to talk
that.
about a stick of
What's the rating on that? I can't even read it.
electrode? This is it right here.
It will
So,
fry your
He's going to
ass.
be showing me
Is that
how to run this
the
guy
one
today.
you cut with?
No, this is
Or is
one
it-
you weld with.
Oh, okay. Because
You can weld
there
with
are
this.
underwater ones that are like that, and you cut with them.
Yeah, it's called brazing rods.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not a brazing rod. Brazing rod is where you put flux. It's a bronze thing
Yeah,
that
I
you
know.
put.
Yeah, and it burns out the metal.
You ain't seen anal relative yet.
Okay, so this is a 1,000 amp generator for
Damn.
welding. Listen to this thing fire up.
Decent.
Okay,
We're going to give it about 15 seconds.
wait for it.
We're going to go from low to high.
Wait for it.
All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go into high. Turn the breaker on. All right.
Sounds
I'd
like a
like to have
damn
that
airplane.
sound in my car.
It sounds like a damn airplane taking off. So look at the Lincoln gas. They're basically vacuums, fume vacuums. He has to hold this thing with 2 hands.
Yeah, same here. What the hell is he welding with a rod that big?
He attempted to weld 1/2-inch plate, but it burned about 3/4 of the way through, and even all the way through on some.
Into this and see what the penetration profile looks like on this. Do it here in the shop.
Nah.
Look, the concrete's glowing underneath.
It melted the concrete underneath. It got so hot.
Much
I'm
fun.
surprised.
You came down here to work on your tan lines at the beach. You didn't think you'd be able to do it here in the shop.
Nah.
Look,
Well, do you really have much control over that bushcraft after 3/4-inch rod?
Well, I wouldn't weld something that damn small with that big ass rod, though.
No, they're just testing it to say they did it. You know, it's for the use. But
That's where ships and tanks come in.
well, someone said down here, that's crazy. All that power. Where is it here?
But you had it.
Someone said something like, when you need to weld 2 shipping containers together, or not the containers, the actual ships.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah, I don't. Shipping container would burn right through that.
Yeah, the when you need to weld the actual ships together. But oh, stupid ads.
wheel, clean that up, and then finally take it down.
God, that porosity is horrible. Let's see here.
Electrode, man.
No, it's fun. It's like I said, once in a lifetime opportunity to do it. So it's kind of neat just to kind of put that in your toolbox.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not something that we're going to be using every day, but it was.
You don't say.
Definitely fun to be able to do it and just say, yep, I did it. I ran one of those. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you later.
Bye-bye.
I thought that was kind of cool. Me being a ex-welder, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I went and did after I got done with the ARC MIG TIG. Then going to San Diego to do underwater welding.
No shit.
To make big old bucks. But yeah, I got to the first part of it and then shit happens. And
well, I can't swim. So I can't
Well,
swim.
now,
Well, you don't really swim. You just sink and you walk over to where you're working.
See, when I was young and I was going to go out for the Navy, then I happened to remember two things. Number one is I can't swim, and number two, I don't like water.
Right. And I don't like sharks. Let me put it that way. You know? Wow,
Shark
what
food.
happened to him? He got eaten by Mother Nature.
Yeah, then they shitted them out. Y'all women just remember one thing, okay? Y'all women love guys with big bunkers.
Hey, did y'all catch this shit?
What, that leave you out?
No, big shit. Like big shit.
Let's see.
House Judiciary, one of the committees that got the whistleblower.
First off, good job on the glasses, bro.
From House Judiciary,
Very
one of the committees that got the whistleblower letter, Congressman Jeff Van Drew is from House Judiciary. And we have New York Post columnist John Levine, who's been breaking stories on Hunter Biden for years. Congressman, first to you, is there enough to launch an obstruction of justice probe against the White House here?
Well, my gut is there will be enough to launch a probe. We have to get all the T's crossed, the I's dotted. We've got to obviously see the information. We're not quite at that stage yet. But if it is as it seems, I mean, this is very, very serious. Talk about the deep state. I mean, it never ends with the Bidens. The stuff that we knew from before about where the money came from, the stuff we knew about China, the stuff we knew about the laptop. Now we've got all this information. There's going to be a very busy time in Washington, D.C., and we owe it to the people. And we owe it to the integrity of our government. We just cannot allow this to continue. God knows this man may be impeached at the end of the day.
Congressman Van Drew makes a point, a potential obstruction of justice probe, because, John, inside the DOJ, the IRS whistleblower is alleging he's got emails and documents and contemporaneous witnesses who could be called in to testify that DOJ political employees were blocking and stonewalling the Hunter Biden probe. John, does this stick out to you? You know, Democrat lawmakers and the media, they've been going after Trump and hammering him over his finances and taxes, while the Biden family is making money cashing in on Biden's government job around the world with U.S. adversaries, and then creating these off-balance sheet shell companies to hide their money flows. It's like this Glenn Greenwald journalist says, this is a key tactic. Hold everyone.
What the hell's going on?
101 must be doing something else in the background.
Oh, hell.
It lagged up big time. The video's lagged. We don't hear anything. It completely froze.
Oh, hold on a minute.
Your Hunter's image.
Right.
Hell, that's Fox Channel on my TV. I just got to say something in chat. Life with Bobby, all women have balls. They just wear them up on their chest, where men today tucks them in.
We have here, and I think it's just very important that this whistleblower get in front of the right committees and congressmen and just lay everything on the table. And, you know, one of the things I find most disconcerting is apparently sworn testimony from a senior political appointee at the IRS apparently is not correct and was false, and she has proof of that. So I just want to learn more here, and maybe there will be, you know, enough evidence for an obstruction of justice probe. I'll remind your viewers that President Trump was impeached because of a whistleblower complaint over a phone call. So these things can be very serious and escalate very, very quickly.
Yeah, it could escalate quickly. To what John just said, we know House Oversight, James Comer was on our show, 9 family members of the Biden family allegedly profiting off of cashing in on Joe Biden's government job, Congressman Van Drew. Joe and Jill Biden, it's been already documented, they used an LLC shell company to lower their Medicare and Obamacare payments, reportedly nearly $500,000 there. Also, the Bidens used their home state of Delaware's, the storied financial privacy laws to shield their income from public view using these off-balance sheet LLCs and S corps. So it feels like potentially a bigger tax problem for the Biden family, alongside obstruction of justice issues as well.
Oh, there's the host of problems, certainly a tax issue besides the obstruction, and we don't even know the half of it yet. If we can really drill down and get to the truth.
I keep hearing all this blab, talking, and yet there's
nothing being
all
done.
Their family is still walking around without a care in the world.
That's because
especially him.
Ain't nothing gonna happen to him.
No, they know that too. They got it all.
Well, wait a minute. How do you know it's them?
Them? You mean Junior?
Biden.
No, I'm talking about Junior. All this stuff. He even says it's his laptop. He's suing people for using the laptop, and that's admitting that it belongs to him, and all that stuff is there for public. Everybody's seen it. Yet no charges, nothing's been brought up.
I don't understand.
I keep hearing, there's indictments, this, and they're going to do this, and he's still walking around.
Yes, 101 is eating a Mallow cup. Can't you hear?
No, that was a jelly bean.
And Grace, I got a strike on my channel, so I'm back over here on the other one.
What you get a strike for now?
Go on, tell it.
The sickness that I never talked about.
Oh.
There's a bunch more, and but
more stupid shit, basically.
Yeah.
It'll be sometime tomorrow, because when I leave my channel, I'm going to 101's channel, and it'd be 11 o'clock before I get off of his.
And then
maybe 10:30.
Okay.
Maybe 10:30.
So it'll be tomorrow.
Yeah. He gets his Family Feud in.
Damn right. What's wrong with that?
Jeff's gotta have his little bit of time for sanity.
Yes, about a little bit, yeah.
Well, I know how it is, man. Like it.
Grace Johnson, I like that idea. Hanging around in the town square would be too good for him, for them all. Yeah, but at least people can come up and shake his hand, if you know what I mean.
Oh, speaking of which, town squares, like Chicago's shutting down their Central Park there because of those teens and shit.
Really? I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, they were expecting another run on the Millennium Park or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in New York or is that in
Chicago?
Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I told you the best way to go clean out some septic tanks and just spray them down.
Yeah, spray them down with dye.
No, dye. That's just they're used to that. They're like, oh, thanks for the new hairdo.
No. See, what I'm saying is you spray them down with dye, and 2 or 3 days later, when they out in public, you can arrest them. because
they don't arrest them though. They're allowed to do that.
Damn.
There's no arresting to do with them. That's the problem. That's why I said spray them down with that septic tank, and that way they smell that way for a week.
And if
you can't punish them,
they can throw a couple of skunks in there with it.
Yeah. And they wonder why, like Walmart, there's a ton of companies that left Illinois, meeting the outskirts of Chicago, big businesses that went down to Texas and Arkansas and Oklahoma.
I saw today, and I'm not going to say who said it, but they said that they was targeting another race of people because they were shutting them down. No, they're not shutting it down to that because they're losing so damn much money on a daily basis. They can't afford to stay open. And every time they're got a line, is because they ain't got but one damn cashier up there out of 15 friggin' cash registers. Put 14 more cashiers up there. I guarantee you're going to make some money. The quicker you get them out there, the more money you can make.
The complaint that they had is they had to hire extra security because their employees were getting manhandled.
Well, if that goes to tell you,
hire some stronger security.
Open up more.
Yeah. Why would you stick more money into a place where you're not making money in the first place? Because you have to hire extra help.
Okay,
the merchandise is going out the door because your government in that state refuses to arrest people for that.
Their employees are being manhandled. Well, quit hiring soy boys.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you at all on that one.
Start hiring a big 6-foot guy with a beard. Nobody gonna fuck with him.
They shouldn't have to hire anybody though. That's the thing. When somebody does something, the cops should come, arrest them, and they go to jail. Not they get a little, bad little person, go away.
Don't come back now. Yeah.
Speaking
this
of
country has gone to hell in a handbag.
Yeah, when you see a whole family,
2.5 years,
a whole family goes in and takes all the stuff they can carry, walks out the door, and nobody can do about it.
Oh yeah, but the machine when I went to Kroger shuts down on me when I try to double scan a milk. I'm just saying, like, this is not.
Oh hell, really? What life? Let me pop that up. The hell with it. I don't give a shit. As long as it pops, it hurries up. Police enforcement tased the guy at one of our local Wally Worlds yesterday. I haven't heard why or the reason.
Yeah, they can't do that. You're not even allowed to stop him. You go like this if they walk around you and you can't touch them.
Well, now
shoplifters.
I don't know about up there, okay, but down here the employees are not allowed to, but law enforcement can.
Oh yeah, they can, but the employee can't do anything.
No, an employee can't. But hell, every time I go to my local Wally World, there's one, if not two, cruisers out front.
That's probably a sign you shouldn't be going there.
Yeah.
Hell, if it wasn't for Walmart where I live at, this town would dry up. Plain and simple.
Dude, I've seen some ratty ass towns on YouTube, man. Like,
come here.
I hate when towns put all their chips on one company for staying there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give them tax write-offs and all kinds of stuff.
What gets me is
and Jeff,
you're
telling 101 to go down there. He lives next to the worst freaking
but
there
he
is.
said ratty ass towns. Okay. You know, in other words, a town in the middle of no damn where. Okay.
The type of town where you drive through it, if you blink, you miss it.
Yeah, come here. But don't yawn. You can blink, but don't yawn.
Huh? You know, the towns that are so small, they're like just the main strip and that's it.
There is a town let's say a community in the state of North Carolina. It's called Jericho. Population, last time I went through there was 2.
What? How?
Yep.
How does that even work?
I don't think you can have that. I think you have to have a minimum of so many before it's called a town.
No, it ain't a town. It's a community. I was wrong on that.
Oh.
Well, there's towns in Alabama that have like less than 200. So
yeah, I think it's like 50. You have to have at least 50 become a. Well, there's burgs and there's.
I know
towns and.
I know in I think it's Mayo, Michigan. It's about halfway up the state. It's one of those. It has one of the old highways where it was 55 miles an hour. You know, the old highways, 2-laners. It's one of those towns where you blink, you miss it.
Yeah. Now, Carol Z, I think I brought this up on Bushcraft Tuesday. Now, as bad as I hate Walmart, and I hate it with a passion, I'm going to say this. If they leave, your mom and pop stores are going to come back, but they're going to be so dead burn outrageous in prices, you're going to wish Walmart was still here. You know,
I'm already seeing that shit here.
Well, am I right or wrong with that?
Oh, no, you're right. Like, I go to the mom and pop shit, and it's like 3 times, 4 times as much.
Yeah.
Okay, this is how you define cities and everything. For a city, it has to have at least 5,000, and at least a density of 300 inhabitants per kilometer.
That's a lot.
Rural areas is less than that. So.
There is a town not far from me. There is 4 Walmarts up there. 4. And I'm sorry, I can't say the name of the town, but one of them is so bad that they even put a police substation up there inside of it, and people are still getting robbed.
Pretty bad. Like, not even like, it's not even that bad here. Damn. I've got 2 Walmarts here, like within, you know, so far. Like, you want to talk about a lot of Walmarts? Well, welcome to Detroit.
I mean, like I said,
just don't go to the one on 8. Just don't go to the one on 8 Mile. Like you're asking to get shot.
8 Mile or 10 Mile?
8 Mile.
Oh, okay. Now I'll be the first one to tell you, I can't stand Walmart at all. But you think about the consequences. if the Walmart was to leave the town.
We had grocery stores before Walmart was a thing.
I ain't talking about just grocery stores. I'm talking, let's say, like, damn, shut the hell up.
Okay, Jeff. Okay.
Calm down, Jeff.
Hey, I saw.
I don't speak, bitch. Sorry.
Really? But, damn it! I'm gonna have to shut my window in a minute. Hey,
but we've had hardware stores and furniture stores, and we've had that before Walmart.
But Walmart ran most of them out.
Yeah, and they're the monopoly now. But those go away, the others will come back.
And then when the others come back, yeah, Jeff, you said that they'd be outrageous in price initially, but the thing is, as more come back, you get competition, and it's they're going diamond it down.
You're right. After a bunch of them start coming back,
right?
But how long is it going to take for, one or two to pop up? Just a
couple years, maybe 1 to 2 years.
Right. So that 1 to 2 years, you're going to have to go to another town that's got a lot of hardware stores. We got 2 hardware stores. That's it. Ace is one of them, and hell, they high priced as hell.
My Ace, I've got a whole bunch of Ace hardwares around me here, and one of them's from like the early 1800s. It's still got the old building,
Well, I wouldn't doubt that, but you got to remember, I live in a small town, okay?
Yeah.
Plain and simple. You live in a town that consists of what? 30, 40,000 people, if not more.
Are you kidding? That's on a small day. Like,
well,
Metro Detroit area, Jeff. Okay, that's about a 50 mile by 50 mile.
Okay.
So.
Well, shit, our little town up here is city limit sign to city limit sign is maybe between 5 and 10 miles. That's it. In other words, if you was a baseball player, you could probably stand at one sign and hit the other with a baseball.
10 miles?
Yeah, at least. And the restaurants shut down.
What kind of baseball player is this?
Okay.
Throw a baseball 10 miles?
Look, so got flubber on it, okay?
So the population of Detroit / the metro area is 4,365,205.
I was going to say you're probably in the at least 4 or 5 million.
Shit, if we had that damn many, my ass would be moving. But
generally speaking, my area about 200,000.
Okay.
And that's
11,000.
I have to my town up and find out what it is. I said that once before and never did.
Yeah, we got 11,000 here, and
that's pretty bad. I type in my town, and it says, "Is this town in Michigan ghetto?" That's pretty bad. If you're questioning it, it probably is.
If you have to Google it, it is.
If you say yes, then it's going to come back. Our estimated guess is estimated. They ain't getting out here checking people.
Oh, great. So I'm reading here. Is my city really that safe? And it says the crime rate in my city above the state of national average is not nearly as high as its neighbor Detroit, which has the second highest violent crime rate in the nation. The violent crime rate in my city is 282 per 100,000 people, which is 80 points above the national average. Well, that's still doesn't sound that.
Yeah, I've got 36,000 in my whole county.
You got to remember,
The
like a lot.
population.
They say it's not as bad as Detroit, but a lot of Detroit ends up leaking spilling over into this area. So,
yeah.
I mean,
Hey, 101.
Yeah.
Out.
Exactly. I was just about to. I will see you guys here in a few minutes.
Okay. Damn, I looked up at the clock and it was what, 8, 9 after? Jesus. Time flies when you're running your mouth, don't it? The hell? Is that your cats meowing?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that dog done got I ain't saying nothing, not on here. Thought that dog right here had him a good night tonight. So, all right. For all those who's going to be up on 101 tonight, tell them the Bushy Bear show sent you. And hit 1 all the way down. All right. And that'll work. I'm calling it quits. Adios. All right.